Joining me today, I have Lynne Stefanchuk. She is the Executive Director of the Life Saving Society Manitoba. Lynne, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much for asking me to join you.
Absolutely. Talking about life saving brings about the idea of drowning. And here in Manitoba, I would love to know and start off with maybe some statistics around this that people might not know about.
So, on average, in a year, there are between 22 to 25 fatal drownings in Manitoba. So, it's a statistic we would love to see come down in coming years as we work to get people to be safer on the waters. Everyone loves to be on the water in the summertime, whether it's in a pool or a lake. And so, what we find with the statistics is really if there is a fatal drowning, tragically, 100% of the time they are not wearing a life jacket. So that's, a big message to get out there that it's a preventable thing. If you take steps to be safe, then you're guaranteed to have a good time on the water.
Hmm. We are heading into National Drowning Prevention Week. I would love to know, what is this year's theme and why?
This year's theme is Safer Together. So we are looking at ways to buddy up in many regards. So, swim with a buddy, boat with a buddy, make sure that you're not by yourself on the water. When it comes to the little ones, to the small children, make sure they're within arm's reach. And one of the things we try to impress upon people is, if you've got a little one in the water with you, you want to make sure they're within their arm's reach so they can reach you. So those kinds of things, check in with boating safety, like that people know where you are if you're out on the water, that there's a plan and that people on the shore know where you are going and what time you can be expected back.
That's a great theme. And yeah, talking about that. And then do you happen to have maybe some tips and tricks further to that to have a great summer? You were talking about life jacket, very important.
Yes, yeah. Well, where possible, education is the greatest gift that you can give. Know what to do when you are out there and what keeps you safe. So, where possible for the kids out there, taking swimming lessons is a great way to be safe. There are a lot of resources on our website that can point you towards different programs regarding safety. We have boating safety classes, so that's a thing that is real popular during the summer, is people getting out on our lakes in their boats. And there's a lot of ways before you ever leave the shoreline to make sure your boat is safe that you need to do. Another thing we like to impress upon people is just don't do it alone. That's a really great, having people out there with you makes you safer automatically.
Mm.
Um, and then, people really love their inflatables in the summer as well. They're lovely, but maybe keep them in the backyard pool. I know a lot of folks patrolling and keeping their beaches safe are have you can drift out really quickly without realizing. So those are things that we impress upon people to keep them safe during the summer months.
I have a question, but if it's too much or you can't answer it, just feel free. But
Okay.
how does panic play a role in all of this?
I think in a lot of emergent situations, panic is a real factor. What we like to ask people to, what we like to suggest people do is take a second to breathe, to take a breath, assess your surroundings. If you find yourself in the water unexpectedly, take a breath, assess your surroundings. What can you grab onto that will help you to float before you can then figure out, okay, now what do I do? Am I close enough to a shoreline? Can I get myself onto a floating device? And how can I get myself out of the situation? But there really is no way to tell what that's going to be like till it happens to you. So again, when you have uh, swimming lessons or water safety classes or any of those kinds of things, they could give you tools for the event that you might find yourself in the water unexpectedly, and now what do I do? And learning about those things can just imprint them on your brain, and they're so that they're available to you if something happens.
Absolutely. Great advice. Is there anything else today, Lynn, that you wanted to share?
Just that I encourage people to check out our website, and we've got a few things going on next week that we're really excited about. We will be at the Valor FC game on Sunday. We are going out to Swan River to participate in some of their activities during Drowning Prevention Week, and that we just hope everyone has a beautiful summer and enjoys the water when you're out there and does so as safely as possible.
Fantastic. What is the website people can check out?
Lifesaving.mb.ca.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, Lynn. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.